Hello, you guys can hear me?
I can hear you, yes.
Nice. Okay, so round two, we have Sakuya versus Diaboromon.
Extra figure, I get paid and get promo. That's fair, man. I don't blame you. I just when it comes to those things, like my biggest thing is like I want to hang out with people. Like I had so much fun at the Orlando one because like I got to just be me. I didn't play in any single tournament. I showed up. I did the Gundam beta event like first thing, and so the rest of the weekend was just me walking around, meeting people, talking with other creators, and just like existing as an entity of like Bandai card games. And it was so fun to just exist and not have like any expectations put on me.
I think that's kind of like the nice things about sometimes traveling in general. It's like sometimes you don't need to like be part of the main event. Just chill and just have fun in the side events.
No, exactly.
And that could be like the best thing ever. Anyway, so we have Diaboromon versus Sakuya.
We were just talking about what the ban list and what like potentially could be coming for us. And people, there is a list going around in the eastern region about what Sakuyamon should get hit with, and they were suggesting or implying that the Taumon, the level 5 non-ace Taumon that most of them have been using to use an option for free, go into 6 and start the whole daisy chain essentially.
The whole thing. I mean, so Sakuya is another problem I have with like the game. Also, it's like it's one of those like really like nasty combo decks where if it pops off, I don't think you're ever really gonna stabilize at any point in time. But it can also just fall flat on his face and just doesn't do anything.
I agree.
So it's like over time, I think after playing like a bunch of Sakuyas myself personally, it's like it's really a feast and famine deck. I think hitting it, I don't know. I don't think hitting it is necessarily the right call at this moment in time. But then again, I think that's more of a problem with the game than actually Sakuya. So that's my take on Sakuya.
No, I kind of agree. Like Sakuya's been out of the meta for a while and I think it's the portion like you're talking about. It's either like you completely blaze through your opponent or like you just fall on your no fault to your own in terms of player skill, but you just kind of the deck just kind of falls flat on its face and then it just does nothing.
Yes. So
we just saw it recently do well in Spain, which like out of nowhere, like there were 0 Sakuyamons for like 5 or 6 regionals, and then suddenly Spain happens and there's like of them topping.
Yeah, I think my like take on that is that again, Sakuya is the yellow combo deck. Like I think every TCG has like that like premier like very well known combo deck that just either does everything or it does completely nothing. And I think for Digimon, after all the change after post ban, I think that's what Sakuyamon is for Digimon. This is Bandai's dedicated combo deck, which is not really a bad thing for it to exist because every TCG has to have a combo deck at one point in time. It's just, okay, how oppressive is it? For me, I don't think Sakuyamon is that oppressive at the moment. It's just, I get it. It feels bad when you pop off and it's like, I can't do jack shit. But then again...
my thing is like, it kind of falls under the same like Growl Loop mentality as like, I think what Growl Loop does is cool, sure, but like, this is a 2-player game, and when your turn is like 30 to 40 actions, like, what am I doing? Like, bro, like, I just, like, give me my turn. Let me play the game.
Yeah, no, I think that's enough. I think, honestly, like, I mean, unfortunately, I mean, people have already been saying this since, like, I think recently, especially this year, is that Digimon is really feeling like another type of Yu-Gi-Oh! And it's like, you know, it sucks that every anime game kind of becomes like a variant of Yu-Gi-Oh! In some way, shape, or form. And it sucks.
Well, I think it's a symptom of, I think it's always a symptom of most, if not all, Eastern card games really like this idea of no rotation, like except for Pokemon talking about Pokemon. Like it's just inevitable when you don't have. And to me, like, well, first and foremost, power creep is always inevitable in every card game, no matter what you do. You got like just in the essence of being a human being and designing a card, you're always gonna push for the next thing to make it sound exciting, to push product, right? That like power creep is always an inevitability, but there are definitely like a million ways to mitigate that. And then for me, the one I always bring up, I brought it back with our previous commentator, is rotation, right? Like rotation definitely helps you curb power creep, and it lets you introduce like cards that do similar things but don't have to necessarily just straight up beat the old one, right? Like we can make a new Davis Ken, but it doesn't have to be as strong as the last one or better, because well, the old one's rotated out and you have to play this new one, so we can kind of tone down the power or something, make it unique in a different way. That like you can progress your game more horizontally with rotation than vertically.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with that. I think that's why Magic, Pokemon, and
Flesh and Blood
Flesh and Blood, they have rotation, and those games are doing very well because of the fact that, you know, the old broken cards will never see the light of day ever again, not because of bans, but because they rotated out. And and honestly, again, I kind of wish it was like that for like our Eastern Asian card games, but it doesn't seem to be a case at this point because it's been so long. It's like, why introduce it now? I feel like it's kind of like, I mean, I don't know. Introducing it now might not be a terrible thing per se, but maybe it's like that's a can of worms that we're kind of afraid to open up at this point.
Yeah, no, I've gotten kickback a lot on the idea for rotation, and a lot of people. Most people are like, oh, I like my cards having... If Digimon has rotation, I'll quit. And to that, I'll say, like, just like, okay, buddy. Like, that wasn't a conversation. But, like, yeah, if you quit. Looking at the chat a little bit, if you pair ban Sakuya X and Scramble, it would also do a good bit without outright killing the deck. Shiznaz, I don't disagree with that idea of, like... My thing is, you kind of have to look at it in terms of like the context of what Bandai does and the pattern of how they ban and use the ban and restricted list. Pair bans are really rare. So I just do not see them like, and it has to be a very specific situation and a very specific case to cause a pair ban to happen. And it's like, we just can't theorize, like you can't really sit down and guess that a pair ban's gonna happen. It's got to be something super odd, like super specific.
Yeah, pair bans, based on what I've noticed in what band I use them, it's just used as a very like rare occurrence to stop unintentional like loops. Like for example, the first ever Galaxy loop, quote unquote, with the Zubermon promo, the Blue Tamer, and a bunch of other shenanigans and whatnot. That was, according to Bandai, not intentional, not what's supposed to happen, but people figured it out because obviously, you know, probably somewhere in the testing or the designing, they were like, it was overlooked. So that was pair banned because it was not intentional. Another one, which was the most recent example, is Shoto Mom. Even though
I think that
it
one was intentional.
I
think that one was intentional, but like it was kind of like an Icewell situation where people just hated it. Like the player base was just like unanimously like, F that.
Yeah, I mean, even though we found counterplays, counterplays, yes, I agree. People still found it annoying, and that's fine. It is what it is. But that's another example, right? Like it's very like niche things like that get pair banned. It's not like they won't use it as a balancing tool, and I don't think they will, because I think if you do too many pair bans, now you set an expectation, right? And that's the optics that Bandai will be playing with. That from that point forward is that optically, people are like, oh, if we want something to be hit but not too hit, just pair ban it. And once you have too many pair bans, guess what? People are not going to remember all of it. Like it gets really confusing in terms of deck building. Like it creates more. I think it would inadvertently create more headaches and problems for everyone, rather than to do it for the balance of the game. I think the balance of the game is I'm actually more agreeing to Ritsu for this. I think rotation is the answer, but I think just due to how the games have progressed this far, it will open a can of worms that is like, I don't know if Bandai will be able to handle that.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? It is what it is. I mean, what's nice about, and also like for people saying that whoever said, I think Death Rock said this, whoever said Digi is like Yu-Gi-Oh! Doesn't play standard Yu-Gi-Oh! That's correct. I don't play standard Yu-Gi-Oh! But I just been hearing from like, you know, from people who play Yu-Gi-Oh! Before that it feels like it. Is it exactly one-to-one? I mean, absolutely not. Like, we have a different resource system, we have different like mechanics, stuff like that. And it's just very like, it feels like it, like the whole like combo off on your turn, because I've seen some Yu-Gi-Oh! Turns. They take a while, so it's like that. Let's see. Oh, I guess we'll go down the round. Rotation will kill this game. I mean, we don't know. We don't know, because Bandai has never even entertained the idea. It's just, we don't know. We have no idea. And also, I think the EX sets might be complicated in terms of like do it sequential, or like actually the sets, like, I don't know. But in terms of like rotation killing the game, we don't know. We have no idea. We have no idea.
Yeah, I don't agree. I don't think rotation would kill the game personally. I mean, plenty of, it doesn't kill Pokemon, it doesn't kill Magic.
Yeah.
I don't personally, like, there's so many reasons why I prefer the idea of rotation. I hate this idea of like, we're just sitting here like waiting for a ban list, you know, just like waiting for Papa Bandai to decide which cards need to get hit or whatever, when like we can just know that these cards are going to be shifted out anyway.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's I mean, this topic unfortunately is as old as we are. Like, it's as old as the dawn of time. Like, it is what it is. I think if you still enjoy Digimon to this day, regardless of all the hubbub, then great. That's all we ask for, is people being happy with the game. Like, that's really it. But it seems like Diaboromon is definitely fighting for his dear life. It is an uphill battle. Like,
I do agree
this
that
is still game one.
Yeah, this is still game. I do agree that like, if you did just like a flat out rotation of like everything set, or block one is rotated out, a lot of the problem decks would still stay around. So I do agree with that point of like, well, nothing, like, you wrote what do you rotate? Like, nothing would change if you rotated like from X point back. And I agree. I don't know. Like, it would definitely like have to be introduced and be mindful, and then like the design of cards, like Bandai's fundamental design would have to shift in terms of how they create the game.
Correct. And the thing is that we know how Bandai generally works, and I think they won't be able to handle it properly, knowing like how I notice. So we'll see. Yeah. It's not the money. It's more like card design. Like, there's and also set design. There's so many cards reprinted that they're not exactly the same card, but they are basically the same effect, just changed a little bit. Like, for example, like, I like to use the whole counterspell example. Like, counterspell is as old as like I think 1990, but in standard you don't see counterspell with an extra step, counterspell with alternative mechanics, counterspell with a different type of cost. So I think Bandai hasn't done enough reprints of staple cards to allow rotation to happen. And
I mean, Magic rotation for there's a few things happening in chat, right?
Yeah, there's a lot. There's
number one, I think there's the idea. So Griffith did nothing wrong. The idea that, for me, it's the rotation helps the older players. I don't think that's. I think it's the opposite. I think it like the idea is like, oh, someone can't get into the game because of rotation, because like they don't have the money to keep up with it. Like, if you want to be meta relevant now, you to get all the new product, right? So like, and on top of that, right, like it only helps. I feel like it helps rotation helps newer players because they don't have to go back and get the expensive cards that aren't in print anymore, right? Like that is the real struggle when it comes to like infinitely legacy games like Magic and Pokemon, right? So I don't know if that's necessarily true what you're saying about how like the rotation like helps the older players out. Rotation actually favors the newer players, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Sorry, let me find more.
It's just
let me get
there's just a lot of like factors at play that unfortunately, like as players, we don't know all of it. So it's like it doesn't matter if you play Magic or not. I mean, Risu's point is still like
I've played Magic. I still play.
Oh,
Magic.
you do? Well,
yeah.
Oh, interesting. I actually didn't know that about you. I actually got back into it recently.
Yeah, no, I was a big standard guy back in.
My friend, my buddy of mine was also a big standard guy.
I played back in Gate Crash, so I've been around the block when it comes to Magic. I remember block rotation, where I know it's different now in Magic.
Yo, I'm speaking to like a lost brother because I also started around that time.
That's funny.
Oh man, no, I'm just here raising a bunch of Commander players to
100%. Okay, so Death Rocks, I 100% agree. Like there is like that. I will like that 100%. If you look at the meta and you just say, "Oh, from set 2 back, get rid of everything," not a lot changes. I agree with that. Like 100%. And then that's not. I'm not going to disagree. Like that's just true. Some other decks do die, but like some other decks, like the point is to like establish it and keep it going. And what am I saying? Like the point is like, when I say I want rotation, it's more of a conversation of like Bandai has to completely change their structure to make rotation work. It's just not as, like I said I say it a few times, it is not as simple as looking at our blocks and saying, okay, everything 2 and back is just gone, guys. Welcome to rotation. Like it takes a lot more than that to make rotation work. And also to the idea that Magic's been around forever. I think was it who said that?
I think Griffith.
Yeah. It was basically Magic started their rotation very early. Magic didn't start rotation until like 5 years in. I'm pretty sure that's just the truth. Magic didn't start their rotation, but neither did Pokemon. Neither of those games started their rotation until a couple years in. Yeah. And what are we on like we're finishing the 5th year, or we're about to finish our 4th year of Digimon?
Yeah, 4th or 5th, yeah. Oh, wait, no, wasn't BT5 BT5 was the year celebration?
Something like that, I don't remember.
Something like that. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, I mean, they were. Like, I mean, look, I think what Deathbox and what Risu is saying is that it takes a lot of work. It's not just simply do it. There's a process. And you gotta like, work at it. So
not all Magic sets are legal standard anymore. It used to be every set was standard. It's so weird, the world.
Yeah, no, the world of set release has definitely changed for Magic. But either way,
I think Spider-Man's not going to be standard or something.
I think that paper Spider-Man. No, Spider-Man is standard legal. It's just on Arena, the art is going to be different because of some licensing issues they weren't able to do right. Whatever the legality is, the set is
but like
It's just,
Modern Horizon, like the side stuff, like Modern Horizon. Oh, I know Assassin's Creed isn't legal. Neither was Lord of the Rings. Standard legal.
Oh yeah.
So all the Horizons, Command, like there's just like way more tertiary product for Magic now that's standard legal. So like to the comment of like, do they really like how many sets does Magic release a year? I think it was either 6 or 9 sets. Like block format was, I mean, back then you would go to Ravnica, it was 3 sets.
Yeah.
And then you would have 3 blocks, so you'd have a core set plus the 3 block plane. So I'm pretty sure standard got to the their standard format was at least 12. It was at least it was either I think it was like 3 core sets, so that's 9, and then 3 blocks, so that's 9, and then you would have 2 core sets. So you'd be at 11 sets for their standard environment. something like that.
Yeah. I mean, obviously things has changed, but I think to like wrap up this whole like set rotation discussion, it's not going to be simple as do it. It's a process. And I think, I mean, who knows? We are approaching our 5th/6th year, so who knows? We might see it. But of course, we won't hold our breath, you know? We won't hold our breath. Anyways, that was actually a good discussion. I like that.
Oh yeah, no, 100%. I live for that. I live for the app because who wants to see Sakuya for the 20th time? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's okay.
I remember when I first played her in EX2. I think Sakuya got it, I believe. I think it looks like it. Yeah, she got game 1, I think. So it's just I played her during EX2 and I always hope for more. But it felt like, oh man, they just made her so crappy all this time, and now they made her like combo-tastic, but it's like that's not really what I want to do.
Yeah, it's Sakuya is again, it's one of those decks that like it does like 30 actions and you're on their turn. You're just sitting there waiting for maybe your turn to happen, and it's like, come on.
Yeah.
I want it to be my turn, please.
Oh man. Yeah, Digimon has definitely evolved to be like that, but I mean, look, the 27 people still love playing it, so obviously, look, it's doing something. The game is doing something right, I think. So it's just, I think I expressed this during the last event. It's like not everyone is gonna like, you know, fully stay. Like sometimes, like I got off the train a while back. Some people actually got on the train again. So it's like, it's also, I mean, of course, like people are joking around with me saying like, yo, if Masamu's tier 0, are you coming back? I'm like, maybe. And I think that's like something very magical about like, you know, Digimon and of course TCGs in general. It's not just you pick it up, play it for like 20 years. You could just like pick it up, take a break, pick it up again, take a break. Like I took a break from Magic before I came back, and now I love it even more than ever. Thank you, Final Fantasy.
Oh yeah, no, there's been plenty. Like sometimes just so like some of like, I think it's a big thing where like for some people, or no, I think most people like what am I? Let me reset. There is definitely like something about like in your brain when you're playing the card game and you're like constant. Like let's say we're playing Digimon. You've been playing for years. You've played every set. You've bought every set. Your brain is like stacking all your memories of the formats back to back to back to back, and so you're really starting getting into your mind. It's like, oh, this is how it used to be. This is what it was. This format. Things have changed so much. Oh my god. And then like it's so interesting to like it's such a reset for people to like not play the game for a few months or a year or whatever, come back to it, and suddenly your brain kind of dumped all those like not those memories, but like all that feeling and all that like emotion about having lived like evolution for years, and you're just resetting and you're just looking at what's in front of you and enjoying and loving what's in front of you. And not using like history to try to like change your opinion of now. And it's like the most interesting thing to watch. It's like someone that hated the format a year ago will just sit down, have the same cards in front of them and be like, wow, this is fun again. Wow.
Yeah, no, and that's just valid. Like, I mean, and again, I don't know when, I mean, who knows? Maybe I will come back to Digimon when BT23 has Monstermon support. Who knows? I have no idea. It's just, we play it out, right? We just chill, wait, yeah. We just, if we want to play, we play. If we don't want to play, we just take a break, and then we'll just see what happens. I still have my Monstermon deck, like, still, like, I still have cards for it, because, like, hey, I mean, look, sometimes you never know, right? You never know.
Alright, so, looks like Diaboromon has gone into Infer. And this is actually going to be pretty huge here. If they can get into that like the trap card situation against Sakuya, they might have a pretty solid chance to get some stuff done. This is going to digivolve into Diaboro. I think this is the new one. And we got 3 tokens down. Jesus Christ, because we do have 2 erratas. Gain insane. 3 memory, because this is the part of Diaboro I still don't. How is that memory not returned? Wild.
It's those inheribles and the erratas. This is the swarm. This is the Diaboromon swarm. Also, I was testing something on OBS, by the way. Chat, do you guys hear Ritsu? Unless I'm going
I
insane.
hope so.
I hope so, because that would be weird.
Mhm.
I'm assuming they are because they were responsive, but I was just checking something on OBS.
Mhm.
Okay, I guess it is what it is. But yeah, no, this is the Diaboromon swarm. It is insane.
Yeah, they got a lot down. It's not a lot of rush though, so Sakuya with triple tamer can definitely do some things against this board. Like a ruin mode would be absolutely
I think the
devastating.
question will always be, do we have the cards? You know?
Mm-hmm. Digivolve into Infer, and that's gonna end the turn. It's gonna choke to 1 here, kind of nicely.
So it's forcing the raise up to go to 4 with Sakuya.
So this is the new Diaboro that has Alliance. When digivolving, when attacking, you get a token. All turns, when any of your other the unidentified trait are played, delete one of your opponent's lowest level.
Okay, green plugin. Going to level 4. Oh, it was just to draw a card. Uh-oh.
We don't have a 4 and we're scooping it up. Wow.
Yeah. Hey,
How do we go? Dang, literally within 2 games we see
what we were talking about, right?
Yeah, exactly what we were talking about, just like the feast or famine from Sakuyamon.
Shanaz, since you're here. Yes, that definitely Sakuyamon in a nutshell. Do you hear Ritsu? Because I was messing around with something on OBS. I mean, yeah, no, that was insane. That whole game, he just couldn't find a level 4. And I think you don't play. I think you don't play that much anyway. It's like what, 9? I think it's just what, 9 level 4s.
Oh yeah, you it's definitely low.
I mean, what the normal? I mean, normal like average is like what, 12, 10. I mean, yeah, it's just 1 less, so it is what it is. Max is stack dex is 11. But yeah, yeah, no, it was rough. That was really rough. All right, we
I don't think
game 3.
Oh. I don't think they hear us at all.
Do they not hear us at all? Chat, do you guys hear us?
Oh, they do hear us?
They do. Okay, cool. Okay. Thank you. I was like, God damn, like, this is honestly, I don't try to mess too much with OBS, but sometimes I see something missing and I'm like, something don't look right.
Yeah, no, it can get pretty OBS and things can get pretty finicky.
Yeah, because like local recording is one thing, but when you go live and people are saying like, oh, something feels off, I'm like, man, everything looks normal. Yeah, okay. I think it should be fine. I think it should be fine.
Diaboro bricks on rookie here. That's...
We're seeing the flip side now. We're seeing the flip side now.
100%. Man. This is so bad.
I love how we were just talking about this.
And Sakuya's gonna go... Oh my god, they're gonna go all the way.
Yes.
Yeah.
Show me the X.
Gain a memory. Draw 2?
That's disgusting. Oh, no X. Oh.
No X. You're gonna use the training, and they're gonna get the token.
Bodies, yeah. I think that's Charizard,
and call it a day. Right? That's a Camarant.
Oh, Camarant?
Camarant.
Oh, nice.
Camarant.
Oh.
Yeah.
I like it.
It's the one
But
that has like it's like the duck with Pikachu in its mouth and he
oh
shoots.
yeah, I gotcha. But man, Sakuya I think got this. Like this looking lights out
Oh,
for
100%.
Diaboromon. Oh,
Still no rookie from Diaboromon. It's just
that Kiramon is basically giving it extra DP while checking security, so it basically has jamming, I believe. And now we just found X. Pick another Pokemon, Informon. Oh no, this is not it. Oh no, it gets worse.
yeah,
It gets worse.
it's over because we know they have the Valder in hand too.
Oh, there's so many actions. Oh.
Swing 2 checks.
Oh no.
And then
Oh.
they don't get the OTK?
Oh, I guess they were
Okay.
one rush short, but I don't think will it matter? Because there's
I
not
don't
even a
think it'll matter.
scramble on Diaboromon's field. I mean, what do you do?
I mean, you have double training. You can maybe hard play training up.
We have a little extra memory. I don't know if we'll do anything. I mean,
If
that's
we had
so
a
many
sc-
things to clear. I mean, that's an easy death
We-
X.
Yeah, there are a few things that get us out. It's about having it.
Yeah, I don't think he has it.
Rookie in
Oh,
the back.
that's so rough. Okay,
All right, Caramon,
I think that's a search or just...
training.
Oh, is this a reduce Evo? Okay, reduce Evo.
Yep.
Okay.
Then
Yep,
we don't have a
that's it.
5.
Oh,
That
that's
sucks.
so rough. Well, I love how this game proved exactly how we were talking about Sakuya. It's either
Yep.
you have it all or you don't.
Yeah, I mean, Diaboro, like that second game, like Diaboro had it pretty fast, and like they just couldn't. Sakuya couldn't do anything about it. And here, like, just missing rookie just didn't meant like you couldn't do anything as a. You couldn't do anything as a Diaboro. It sucks to say, but if there's a world where like all we needed was like a rookie, and we would have been fine.
Yeah, it's really rough. Thank you for watching. If you like what we do, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you want to see more, follow us on our socials.